Welcome back to the campus of East Texas Baptist University. We thank you for clicking in today to watch another edition of ETBU Extra or listen on the ETBU Sportsnet as we broadcast live from the first floor of the Ornella Student Center. Time now to talk ETBU track and field with the head coach of both the men's and women's program here at ETBU, Coach Natalie Bach-Prather. And Coach, first off the bat, I want to talk about something happening in Austin today. People in Texas know about it. It's called the Texas Relays, a premier track meet that brings high school and colleges together down in Austin to compete. And wow, we have 4 athletes from ETBU competing today. Talk about those 4 athletes and what they'll be competing in.
We're very excited about that. I mean, it's very, very difficult to get to the Texas Relays, especially in college. We're one of only a few D3 schools that were invited. We have Matthew Berry, who will be going for a second time in the 100-meter dash, and then we will have Xavier Montgomery also in the 100-meter dash. We have Chase Soika in the 110 hurdles, and then we have our first girl that has finally qualified in the 100-meter dash as well, Carmen Bush. And so we only had 2 last year, so we have moved up and gotten more athletes there, and that's always a goal of mine.
Of course, I'm an East Texas native. I know about the Texas Relays, but from a track standpoint, track and field, how big is the Texas Relays?
It's huge. I mean, and this year it's going to be very big because it's an Olympic year, and so there'll actually be a lot of professional athletes out there. So it's going to be a really neat experience for them because they'll see some big talent. They'll be on the same track as some of these people they'll be seeing this summer.
Of course, last weekend, the team competed out at Abilene at the Warhawk Classic. Kind of give us a summary of how it went for the team last week as you went to McMurray.
McMurray, it was kind of a challenging weekend for us, more so just from some fatigue, a few injuries. Of course, we got to battle the wind out in Abilene, which is always challenging for all of the events, but it gave us a good look at what conference will be like because the wind's going to be there for conference as well. We did have some top finishes, though, in our sprinters. We had a couple PRs with Xavier Montgomery and Malik Gaffney, so that was exciting. And then, of course, our javelin thrower did great again. Hannah Godwin's doing a great job there. And a couple of our distance people, specifically Bo Billings, had some excellent performances in the 800, and then we threw him in the 4x4 and found out he can run in a relay.
He can do that too.
Exactly.
Didn't drop the baton or anything.
Nope, he didn't. He did a great job.
Well, Coach Prather, next meet up for your Lady Tiger and Tiger track team is traveling to Clinton, Mississippi at Mississippi College. It's called the Twilight Invitational, and I didn't see why they called it Twilight. Is it run at night by any chance?
Yes, it is. We will drive there Friday morning. The meet will officially start at 1, but a lot of the events will start at 4, so it'll go on into the evening.
So that's why it's called the Twilight Invitational.
Yes.
Kind of talk about some of the things that you're looking forward to this meet and possibly our athletes possibly winning in their event.
Looking forward to having better performances this week than we did last. I think that across the board, everyone's feeling a little bit better this week. We are still looking for Cody Blankenship and Zach Biles to be able to improve upon their standings to keep those national rankings. We're hoping that we can see across the board throwers as well in distance, just better performances to prepare us.
Of course, Biles competes in the pole vault and Blankenship in the high jump. Any final words before we let you go?
No. Let's go Tigers.
That's right. Let's go Tigers. Well, Coach Prather, thank you for your time today on ETBU Extra. Been talking Tiger track and field. Don't go away. Continue to talk Tiger sports on the ETBU Sportsnet. We'll talk with the head coach of the baseball team, Coach Jared Hood, here next on ETBU Extra. But don't go away. Still have Lindsey Vasquez from the Tiger softball team to talk to as well as Tiger tennis as well. Coming up next will be Jared Hood on ETBU Extra.